This week on Mocs News, we're talking all things Academy Awards.
UTC gets down to the naked truth about relationships.
And tragedy strikes the UTC student body after a student was killed in an armed robbery.
I'm Stephen McAllister.
And I'm Shirleice Lundy, and your news starts now. UTC student Mohammed Sharifi was murdered on Tuesday afternoon. Sharifi was attempting to sell his gaming console when DeMarcus White allegedly shot and killed him in the parking lot of Sharifi's apartment. White is now in custody. Mocs News will keep you updated over the coming weeks.
Campus police investigate a case of stalking. Officers got the complaint Wednesday night, and they say it involves multiple incidents at the DeCosimo apartments starting February 16th. Investigators say the alleged stalker knows the victim. If you have any information about this incident, call UTC Police at 423-425-4357, or you can report using the confidential crime reporting form.
UTC is giving students a chance to get involved and learn about the environment as they prepare to participate in RecycleMania. On March 2nd from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m., UTC, in collaboration with Habitat for Humanity, will be planting trees around Chattanooga as part of the beautification project. The Office of Sustainability is encouraging students to get out and volunteer. Those interested can contact LCB735 at mocs.utc.edu.
With homecoming not being far away, it's time to start planning for it. The Homecoming Student Steering Committee is asking students to vote on a theme for the Homecoming 2019. The options are Mark, Mocs Turn the Clock, Under the Sea, and Mock Star, Scrappy's Tour. The form to vote is available on Mocs Inc.
This Sunday is Hollywood's biggest night, the Oscars. As of now, the predicted big winners are looking to be Rami Malek for the Best Actor. Roma seems to be the front-runner for Best Picture, and Roma's director, Alfonso Cuarón, is expected to take home the statuette for Best Director. Tune in to Mocs News next week to find out if these predictions were true and who else took home the prize.
And in honor of the Academy Awards, for this edition of Mocs on the Street, we went around campus to find out all the talk for this year's award show. The
highly anticipated event will be this Sunday night, featuring some of Hollywood's biggest names. Our Jemiah Beatty has the story.
That's right, guys. The 2018 Oscars Award will be this Sunday, and I wanted to get the thoughts and comments on who our Mocs believe will win. So, what movies this year that were nominated for the Oscars do you think will win?
For Best Animated Movie, I think Incredible 2 should win, just because I grew up with The Incredibles, and I've been waiting way too long for this second movie.
For real.
I think a movie that I'd really like to see win were movies like BlacKkKlansman or Black Panther. Those movies were really monumental in the community.
Are there any movies that were snubbed that you guys wish would have been nominated?
Now, although I haven't seen Creed 2, I have read reviews on it, and I know the first one was wonderful.
Kind of small movie called Sorry to Bother You. It has this really powerful message, amazing visuals, and I really kind of felt disappointed that it wasn't represented in Best Picture, because it really has this air about it that really it's a very deep movie.
Lady Gaga, Melissa McCarthy were both nominated for leading actress between the two, which I think is really tough. Who do you think will win?
That's hard. I love Melissa McCarthy and I love Lady Gaga. But I think just from seeing how well Star is Born has been doing, that's probably Lady Gaga.
I go with Lady Gaga, you know what I'm saying? She a real rock star, so you know I gotta rock with her too, you know what I'm saying?
Will you be watching this Sunday?
So it's this Sunday. Hey, yeah, if I'm near TV, I probably will. I'm gonna try.
All right, that wraps up this edition of Mocs on the Street. Comment down below and let us know what movies you believe should have won. I'm Jemiah Beatty. Back to the news desk.
On Thursday, February 28th, the UTC chapter of the NAACP is hosting a live museum in honor of Black History Month. In this museum, students will be posing as important historical figures in the Black community. This event is from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. outside of the Tennessee Room in the University Center.
On Tuesday, February 26th, the Black Student Alliance and the Multicultural Center will be hosting the Block Awards. This is an award ceremony to recognize the Black leaders on campus. This event will be held in the Tennessee Room located in the University Center. The doors open at 7:30 p.m. and the program will start at 8 p.m. Formal attire is required, and in order to attend, you must RSVP on Mocs Sync.
UTC students have an opportunity to learn about the civil rights movement in the Scenic City. Students from last year's modern civil rights classes have created several civil rights exhibitions. Among the themes discussed were Black Power and the integration of UC. Among other things, students found information on the subjects by doing archival research in special collections. Old issues of the Echoes, letters from the chancellors, and diaries were all used to craft the exhibitions. These projects can be seen in the Southern Writers' Room on the 4th floor of the library.
February may be the shortest month of the year, but it's never too late to talk about relationships.
That's right, our Jeremiah Beatty has a story.
I'm Jeremiah Beatty with Mocs News. Dating while in college can be really challenging. The Student Government Association presents an event called The Naked Truth of Dating. This event revealed some of the hard truths students face while dating in college. Whether that be with a friend, boyfriend, girlfriend, or even co-workers, the event shed a light on how to maintain healthy relationships. Students enjoyed games while fostering those tough conversations about self-awareness, communication, and having good emotional intelligence. The event also honed in on those red flags students tend to miss while dating, even touching on the current dating climate of today. One of the leaders over the event, Akila Madison, shares her thoughts.
There's a lot of unhealthy dating going on, and we don't even realize it. And when I say unhealthy dating, I mean control issues. I mean abusive relationships, and not just physically, but emotionally and mentally. Conflict management are important in a relationship, and communication are important in a relationship. Not because they're incapable of understanding these things, but just because nobody's ever taught them.
All students who attended this event learned that when it comes to the dating scene, take a second and think. One UTC student shares what she took away from the event.
I feel like mental health is such a big part of our generation's lives, and so just hearing that you are worthy of a good relationship, and you need to be loved and you need to love yourself, I think it's just really important to continue to hear.
Overall, the event was a success, and students learned how to become better daters in the future.
This weekend, sadly, we will continue to see rain. Friday, you can expect a 90% chance of rain with a high of 54 and a low of 51. Saturday morning, expect the same with a high of 58 and a low of 52. Finally, Sunday, expect partly cloudy skies and a high of 58 and a low of 33. Things are looking up for next week's forecast as far as rain, so you can put those umbrellas away. Monday, you can expect mostly sunny skies with a high of 57 and a low of 34. Temperatures for next week, you may want to carry a light jacket as things start to warm up. That's it for weather. The rain couldn't stop the Mocs from kicking butt.
That's right, Shirleice. Our Jeremiah Beatty has everything you need to know in this week's sports section.
Thanks, anchors. Your Chattanooga Lady Mocs are set to open the brand new UTC Tennis Center this Sunday at 10 a.m. This is also a doubleheader with the men's tennis team. They will start to play at 2 p.m. These matches were set for Saturday but pushed back due to this rainy weather. Both teams will face USC Upstate, and the men will also host Carson Newman later in that evening at 6:30. Look to us to keep you updated on your men's and women's tennis teams. Good luck, Mocs. The softball team continued their hot start by defeating Tennessee Tech, Indiana State, and Dayton last weekend in the Chattanooga Challenge. The Softball Frost Classic has been canceled for this weekend due to inclement weather, and the tournament will not be rescheduled. However, 3 new games have been added for Sunday at 1:30 and Monday at noon, so check out your Mocs inside Frost Stadium. The Lady Mocs had nearly blew a 14-point lead in their wild Thursday game against Samford. After dominating the majority of the second half, Chattanooga allowed Samford back into the game. But with a chance to tie the game, the Bulldogs turned the ball over and the Mocs iced the contest. The Mocs play their last home game this Saturday at 2. North Carolina and Duke is one of the most historic rivalries in college basketball, with both teams in the top 10. The stakes were even higher. Everyone was there to see Duke's freshman Zion Williamson and was unfortunately on the court for 30 seconds before he was injured. His foot went through his shoe and Williamson went down with an MCL sprain. After that, the Tar Heels took over and didn't look back. The Tar Heels knocked off the #1 seed by a score of 88-72.
The 2019 lineup for Riverbend has just been released and is full of great artists. The stacked list of headliners includes Macklemore, Weezer, Lionel Richie, and Keith Urban. While most of the tickets have sold out, there are still Tier 4 general admission tickets on sale for $75. To buy tickets and see the list of performers, you can visit riverbendfestival.com.
Empire star Jussie Smollett is facing major heat this week after speculation that he staged last week's attack. Chicago police officers officially identified Jussie as a suspect for filing a false police report. After evaluating evidence of surveillance, the attackers, the Arsandio brothers, were seen purchasing items for the attack. Smollett has been indicted by the grand jury this week for the event. After staying silent, Smollett this past Wednesday revealed that this was a publicity stunt to boost pay. The actor received national attention and support during what many thought was a crime. Smollett now faces backlash while many try to understand why. Since then, Smollett has been fired from the hit series Empire. That does it for this edition of Mocs News. Thank you for joining us. Make sure to check out our website at mocsnews.com to continue following the news throughout the week.
And while you're there, make sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Have a great weekend from all of us here at Mocs News.